In this video, you will know 20 facts related to history, which will really surprise you. So, watch the video till the end. Number 20. On May 30th, 1883, a woman was walking on the Brooklyn Bridge. Suddenly it came to her mind, and she started shouting that the bridge is about to fall. The result was that her false statement caused a stampede, and 12 people lost their lives. Number 19. There was a belief among the people of the ancient world that the body of the murder victim starts bleeding on its own if the murderer is present near that dead body. That is why it can be used as a proof against the murder. Number 8. In the Middle Ages, the accused had to undergo a strange kind of test during the trial, which you can call the Agni Pariksha of that era. At that time, hot water was poured into a large container, and the accused was forced to put his arm in that hot water. And if his arm came out intact, it was believed that the person had not committed the crime. That is why God has protected him. Number 17. The longest war in history was fought between Netherlands and oils of occupation. This war lasted for 335 years. Starting in 1651, this war ended in 1986. Not a single person died in this war. Number 16. Before 1960, tobacco companies used to run ads in which doctors were shown smoking, and in those ads, doctors used to suggest that smoking has health benefits. Before 1950, such studies were not published, in which a clear link between smoking and long-term cancer was shown. At that time, cigarette companies used to make full use of doctors to push smoking. Number 15. In the 15th century, the women of China invented a written language, which was called Nushu. This language existed secretly for centuries. This language was used by women who were deprived of education. Number 14. When William the Conqueror stepped on the soil of England, as soon as he reached there, he slipped and fell, so that people would not make fun of him. He quickly picked up the soil of England in his fist and said, "England is ours." Number 13. The Temple of Artemis, which was one of the 7 wonders of the world, was burnt by a man named Herostratus. Herostratus was a common man who wanted to become famous at any cost. That is why he decided to become famous by committing a crime. And he burnt the Temple of Artemis. Herostratus was hanged for his crime, and the people of Greece angrily declared that the name of Herostratus should not be recorded in the pages of history. This name will be erased from history forever. And at that time, it was also declared that if any person is found mentioning Herostratus, he will be given death sentence. Later, Greek historian Strabo recorded the name of Herostratus in the books, and that is why we know about him today. Number 12. The night the Temple of Artemis was burnt. Alexander the Great was born on the same night. When Alexander became king, he offered to rebuild the Temple of Artemis, but his offer was not accepted. But after Alexander's death, it was rebuilt in 323 BC. In 401 AD, the Temple of Artemis was completely destroyed. Today, only its foundations and fragments remain. Number 11. Alexander the Great once held a drinking contest among his soldiers. When the contest ended, 42 people had died of alcohol poisoning. Number 10. During the Second World War, the first bomb was dropped on Berlin, Germany by the Allied powers. Not a single person died in that attack. Only an elephant in the Berlin Zoo was killed. Number 9. Once, one of Hitler's associates told Hitler that his small mustache was quite unfashionable. To this, Hitler replied, "Don't worry. If it is not fashionable right now, it will soon become so because I keep this mustache." Number 8. Hitler had many girlfriends, but his longest relationship was with Eva Braun. Eva Braun tried to commit suicide twice to get more attention from Hitler. Number 7. Hitler and Eva Braun were married for 36 hours. Both of them got married on the 29th of April, 1945, and on the 30th of April, 1945. 36 hours after the marriage, both of them committed suicide. At that time, Brown was 33 years old, and Hitler was 56 years old. Number 6. During the Holocaust, 4 prisoners of Auschwitz concentration camp escaped from there by stealing Nazi uniforms and a car. All the 4 prisoners were completely successful in escaping from the Nazis. Number 5. In the 2nd century, there was a Roman Empire named Commodus. He used to gather all the weak and disabled people present in his kingdom and ordered them to fight with each other inside the Colosseum until one of them died. Number 4. There is a species of spider called daddy longlegs. This species has been present on this earth for 40 billion years. Its existence is older than dinosaurs. Number 3. U.S. President John F. Kennedy, British writer Aldous Huxley, and British writer C.S. Lewis. These 3 famous people died on the same day, November 22nd, 1963. Number 2. People of the Mongolian Empire do not believe in bathing.